All right, thank you so much, Dr. Anugum Onoha, the resident electoral commissioner for Edo governorship election. Even in Edo State, I beg your pardon, not just for the election. Let's begin from level of preparations of the commission towards the election, because it's less than 24 hours now. INEC will begin the usual thing. So how far and how well has the commission gone?
You know that election is a process. This process started last year for the expression of interest for the political parties to participate. Initially, 17 political parties indicated interest to participate for this election. They conducted their primaries, which were monitored, and they submitted their list of candidates. Then court, a week ago, court ordered that we should include one political party, rescue the movement. And there are now 18 political parties. It's a process. We publish a 12 item in the program. That is the timetable and the schedule of activities. We have successfully executed 12 of them.
Even the election? I thought the election would be the 12th one.
No, we have listed out of the 13.
Okay.
We have successfully executed the 12. In fact, the 12 ended yesterday. The end of political parties' campaign ended yesterday midnight. Then by tomorrow, God willing, we'll be going for the 13th one, which is the election proper. So it is a process. Election is not an event. So when people ask, how are you prepared for today? We have started preparing this thing. Let me tell you some of the things we have done so far. You are aware that we are involved in the continuous voters registration, which we have done. We have given the cards to the registrants. We even extended the period because of their demand. We started 5 days for the ROH. After 5 days, we gave 8 days for the local government. When they requested, we also extended it by 3 days. They have collected their PVC card, and the election will be based on those people that have collected their PVC card and not the total number of registration. We have also given the political parties the register of the voters. They have it. Then on our part, I know that is the one you are prepared to. We have trained people with disability, PW, persons with disability, PWD, so that they can be well equipped for the voting. We have trained our staff; they are better equipped. Train them for capacity building to improve on this process. We have also trained our EOs. Everybody that is involved in this electoral process, we have all trained them. So they are well equipped for the job tomorrow. Then we have also moved both our non-sensitive and sensitive material to their various local government. In fact, yesterday, we moved the sensitive material. When I talk about sensitive material, we are talking about the result sheet. We are voting this thing. We are also talking about beavers. All have been moved. But before we did that, we called the political parties for inspection. And they all inspected. They came, we inspected with the security agents. We also signed the result sheet before that. Me and the National Commissioner and I will sign the result sheet. We asked whether there are reservations, whether they have any reservations. They told us that they were satisfied with the process. Nobody complained. And now we also told them that they should move with the material so that they know where the materials are really going. So they went with the materials to the various local government, the 18 local government areas. So far, there's no problem with that. This morning, we have started distributing the non-sensitive and sensitive material to their racks. And the philosophy behind the racks is that the racks are closer to the polling unit, so that by 8:30 tomorrow, our personnel and the materials will be at the polling unit. That is the idea behind that. We have also made arrangements for logistics. We have hired boats for areas that have water, that is the riverine area. We have boats for them, a life jacket for them. We also have transport for the land area, that is vehicles and other. We have also made contingency plan for areas that could not be accessed by motor and that where we use a motorcycle to go to those areas. You know, so we are prepared. We are prepared.
Okay. Talking about staff better equipment and the training of your staff,
Yes.
adult staff. Before now, in some of the elections, we have had experiences where some of your adult staff, I'm sure INEC is using youth corpers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Some of them have complained about not giving their normal stipend for them to start, so that may delay elections. Hope that's not what we're going to see.
No, we have we have money for them. There was a budgetary provision for them, and we will give them their. Nobody will complain. What happened last time was that they didn't give us the correct account number, and you know, for us in INEC, we don't use all this internet banking, open this that. I don't know their names. Money. This point, we don't use that. So if he give us those online bank, of course, you will not get your money. So they are expected. We have told them they are expected to use the same account they are using in the NYSC. And I can assure you, nobody will owe their money. There is budget for that. So what are you owing them for?
Okay, in the last election, not just in Edo State too, there were complaints by some of these adult staff, those that went through training and all that. At the end of the day, their names were not shortlisted. I hope that will not be a challenge.
No, let me tell you. We are using 452. Let me give you an example. We are using 452 for SPOs in Edo State. People who applied, there are more than 1,000. And we train them. That we are trained does not mean that automatically you'll be chosen, because the numbers are more. So during the training, we now know those people who can do the job, and they are shortlisted. It's not that we can. The space for that is 452. We may take maybe 5% of it in case those people didn't come. It's not that every, yes, as a
so
backup.
if they don't see their names tomorrow, they shouldn't raise
No,
their
they shouldn't. They shouldn't. It is not even their duty to say who to select and who not to select. Thank God that we are using our staff. Yeah, we are using our staff. So what are they complaining? It is the responsibility of INEC to choose who should serve as INEC staff and not the politicians.
Okay. All right. Let's look at your challenges, because you have told us so much about your level of preparations, that the preparation started long ago, not just today. But there may be some bottlenecks that the Commission is facing, or that the Commission may face tomorrow. Are you envisaging that?
For us, we have done our best. We have done our best. We are fully prepared on our own side. But we have also had meetings with the security agents, and they have promised us that they will be professional in their duty. Of course, that is not my area. I'm not a security man. I'm talking about INEC. For INEC, we are prepared. INEC, under the leadership of Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, is a serious person, honestly speaking. It's hardworking, always on our toes to do the best we can do.
Okay.
So we cannot fail him. We cannot fail Commission. We cannot even fail the people of Edo. Edo people will have an election they will call their own election.
All the doubts.
Yes,
that the
if
people
they are
already
saying
have.
that. So far, they have not even complained that INEC, you are not doing this. INEC, you are doing according to this, according to that. All the complaint is that I am the cousin to Wike.
That's where I was going to.
So,
because some
yes,
particular party raised the alarm.
Yes, cousin to Wike. I was posted here since last year. Nobody complained that I'm a cousin to Wike. Of course, Wike is my cousin. Am I hiding it? It's my cousin. So what I'm telling you, that Wike is my cousin does not mean that I'm in Nigeria and I'm not in Nigeria again. Am I not qualified to hold such position? Don't I have experience to do that? And I have character to do that. And one man, nobody can force me to do what is wrong. I won't do that. Why they are complaining is because I have refused to maybe eat to their bidding. Nobody can force me to do what is. It's not if I resign.
So that means they approached you before.
I wouldn't say so.
Because you refused to use
yes,
their
because that is why if he can't call, he can't even try to call me. He can't do it. My duty here is to conduct an election in line with the vision and the mandate of the commission. So that is to say, I will conduct election here that is free, fair, credible, and all-inclusive. The election that will be free from pity.
Because your character here is most important.
Yes, my character.
And you don't want anything to do.
No, I'm coming from the university community. This shouldn't be the end of my work. I'm serving here as an ambassador of my university, and I won't fail them.
Okay, I will still take you back to the issue of materials. You know, people keep saying, like what happened in Kogi in the last election, where they got to collection of results after the collation, and then they opened the result sheet and they observed that some of the result sheets were marked already written.
Okay, listen.
I hope that will not happen in Edo.
We started it yesterday. We invited all the political parties and the security agent. Those results were assigned by the National Commissioner and myself, and they were satisfied. They were satisfied.
All of them?
All
the political parties,
those
18 of them, their agents were here.
I know that the agent of PDP was there, the agent of Labour was there, the agent of APC was there, both parties, many of them were there. And they were satisfied. In fact, when we finished, I asked them, are there any reservation? You better say it now, so that we can address the issue squarely. And none of them were satisfied with the exercise yesterday. In fact, some of them called me that they didn't know that INEC will be this transparent like this.
So that means Edo people should expect a clearer election.
Edo people should expect transparency in the process. Edo people should expect transparency. No political party will be given information without giving on the other side or the other political party. All of them will be treated on equal basis. No political party too is bigger than another one. All the 18 political parties participating in this election are equal in all ramifications.
Okay, let's take a look at the beavers that you mentioned.
Yes.
There was an alarm raised also that some of the beavers have been compromised. Is it possible to compromise the INEC beavers?
It's not good. The way the beavers are yes, I don't think anybody can do that. They are not talking from the point of knowledge. They are not talking because do you have the password? I don't even have the password. Even me as the resident electoral commissioner, I don't even have it. How can you compromise? Those are mere speculation that cannot be verified.
So
of course, what you expect in a situation like this, people can't have. I have told them, if you have any reservation, please let the world know. Don't hide it. And I've also told the observer, I was with the foreign observers here, I said, please escalate anything you think we are not doing correctly. Let the world know. But to the best of my knowledge, the commission is on track. And no amount of intimidation that will deter us from doing what is right.
All right.
I want to assure Edo people that their vote, we can't.
their vote will count.
Yes.
Are you assuring that?
I'm assuring that.
No magu magu.
No magu magu. Even though anybody that loses will also complain. Our system here.
All right, so let's look at what the voters will expect tomorrow. What time is INEC starting the election?
8:30.
Is there going to be curfew tonight to the election?
I'm aware of tomorrow. I don't know. Today is public day.
Okay.
I'm not talking about today.
So the election will start at 8:30?
Yes. Go to the polling. By 3, supposed to start by 3. But if the people are still on the queue,
3.
yes,
okay.
it will end by 3. But if people are still on the queue, you must attend the SPO, the presiding officer are enjoined to attend to the last person. The normal closing hour is 3. But if people are still on the queue, they must vote. Nobody will be defranchised.
Okay. And what's the method of voting? Still the same, simultaneous voting?
Yes, the same thing.
INEC issued a statement yesterday warning political party members not to come out in their campaign uniforms.
Of course, the campaign ended. I told you that the campaign ended yesterday.
So
if you are using your cap with any form of inscription, party inscription, of course you are campaigning.
Yes. So that means on election day, if that
you
happens,
are not expected to use campaign on election day. You are not expected to use your phones there. You are not expected, even the umbrellas, please. Avoid all those. Anything that you think will be dangerous to the system. No knife, no gun, nothing. Just come there and vote. For they should have their agents at the polling unit for purposes of transparency.
On the issue of the agents, there were some political parties that had big problems. The PDP said they had about 100 plus not supplied agents. Then there were issues of INEC is trying to make political parties that didn't provide enough. They are trying to go through the back door. Was that resolved?
Let me tell you the position. INEC, this election we are conducting it in line with the legal frameworks and the guidelines of INEC. And when we are talking about legal framework, we are talking about the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. We are talking about the Electoral Act of 2052. We are also talking about course pronouncement. I just gave you an example that the court ordered us to include one political party, the Rescued Me movement, and they are part of the parties that are really contesting for this election. For the list you are talking, we had a court judgment that they should allow them, and we are bound to obey the court order.
So that means all is clear.
Yes, that one is clear. We are obeying the court order.
Ahead of the election, you have said no challenges, but peradventure there are any on election day.
We'll have a contingency plan. For us, I'm not talking about the security. For us, we have contingency plan if there will be any challenges. But we met with the security agencies. We had several meetings with them, and they've told us that they will be professional in their duty, and we believe them.
Can we know the number of the voting machine? Can we know the number?
The number how?
What this machine that they use in
Beavers.
Beavers, yes.
Okay, Beavers.
The number of Beavers.
We have 4,519 polling units in Edo.
Yes.
And we are making a provision for about 5,000. The reason being that if the other ones are not working, we can now use the one that are left over.
So about 100, about 500.
Yes.
Is spare.
Yes.
In case there are issues.
Yes, exactly.
And your technicians are on ground.
Yes, they are on ground.
Fully
in
on
fact,
ground.
For every local government, we have ITC men there.
Okay.
So you know that this one is this election we are conducting is off-cycle election. So an INEC is one. So we are prepared. We have mobilized our staff from other states to help us
For
with this election.
Okay.
For this election, I'm not the only one. Yes, I am the resident electoral commissioner for Edo State. The INEC has also given us 6 electoral commissioners, one from each political zone, each geopolitical zone. So there are 6 in number, and we have 3 national commissioners supervising this election.
Okay, now, finally, before I let you go, another question that I will also wish to ask is the method of accreditation. There are sometimes people's biometrics don't capture. So is INEC considering using both manual?
No, we are not doing manual. We have improved.
So no matter the
you will capture. If you are not captured through your distance, you will capture through your face.
But the elderly ones usually have problems with their fingerprints.
What of their face?
Then when you consider
there will be no provision for incident for no provision for
there are other natural causes that may change somebody's face. When somebody goes through ill health,
yes,
and the person had registered about 5 years ago,
yes,
that's a slight change.
yes.
So and
your face will change. Your finger will change. We also change.
It happens.
No, it cannot.
It
nature,
happens.
unless you are trying to attack nature. Yes, nature has made it. No two fingerprints are the same. No two persons. Your own cannot be the same.
I mean capturing the fingerprints.
That's what I'm saying.
Will be difficult. The machine.
If it is difficult, use your face. Use your face to capture.
Those whose fingerprints were not able to capture, but their faces were, can go ahead.
Yes. You can even decide not to use their distance. In fact, it is even easier to use your face. That's why we automatically capture, so that the fingerprint sometimes it may not work, but their face to just. We have improved. We have learned our lessons.
So that means INEC is ready for this.
Yes, we will serve Nigeria. We will serve the people of Indo better.
Okay. Do you have any important message that you'll be passing to voters?
Yes.
Okay.
The important message I want to the people of course I know that those people are politically active. They should come out en masse and vote people of their choice. The people of the candidate of their choice and the party of their choice, they should come out and be rest assured that their vote will count.
So they should just believe in INEC.
Yes, they will be happy at the end of the day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Anubum Onoha, the Resident Electoral Commissioner for Edo State. Thank you, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.